Hi guys, HerkimerAtRandom here at youtube.com. If you like my channel, like, subscribe, press that bell button for all notifications. So what I'm going to do here is make some chocolate chip cookies here. As you can see, I got my ingredients laid out here for the most part. I'll put in the description what needs to go in there. I'll write it down, put the recipe. So you see I got some flour over here in the middle, some brown sugar, and some white sugar. I got my chocolate chips, Hershey's some chocolate chips, my 2 sticks of butter, my pure vanilla extract, pure vanilla extract, 2 eggs, some salt, some salt, some pure baking soda, and that's just the salt I'll probably just use. I'm just using this as an example. Get some parchment paper. You're gonna put it onto one of these right here, onto a cookie sheet pan or whatever. Unless you have a non-stick cookie pan, you can use that too. Now this stuff is supposed to make up to 48 cookies. So, but if you want more than that, and just double the ingredients basically. Then of course you're gonna need a mixing bowl right here, and the water right here. So what I'm gonna do with the water here is gonna put there's 2 teaspoons of water in there. You're gonna put the baking soda in there basically. So what we're gonna start doing is get going with this and make some chocolate chip cookies here. And like I said on my previous video for the other one, or one of my videos, I'll be giving away random prizes at different times. And the keyword is Herkimer. Well, I'm not going to say the keywords right now because otherwise it's going to mess it up. But anyways, you'll look for the keywords in my video and I'll tell you what they are when they come up, whatever. It's just the same keywords over. But I haven't started on that just yet. So if you look at my previous videos, you'll see what I'm talking about. Just read a description. So we'll get started on this. Let's see how it comes along and see how this works. Alright guys. And then like I said, I'll put the recipe in the description. Alright. Talk to you soon. HerkimerAtRandom at youtube.com. Press that bell button. Press that like button. Share it. If you hit that like button, leave me a comment. That helps me out a lot. That helps me out a lot. Thank you for watching. Alright, I'll be back shortly. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got our mix into there. We're going to mix that together. And we're going to have our Hershey's chocolate chips here in just a moment. I'm going to put them in the oven for about 10 minutes at 350. Make sure you preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Alright, take in consideration that oven temperatures vary by degrees, you know, depending on how new or old your oven is. Like my oven here is pretty old. Alright guys, we'll see you soon here in just a moment. Alright, as you can see, I got my chocolate chips in there. You're going to use about 2 cups of chocolate chips, basically. So that's a lot, but this is supposed to make 48 cookies, so that's 4 dozen. So we'll see how this turns out. We'll see if it comes up to 48 or not. Alright guys, be back to you shortly and we'll show you the progress. Alright, we got our chocolate chips rolled in there. And we're going to start rolling them into 1-inch balls, and then we're going to separate them by 1 inch apart on the tray. Alright, we'll continue from there, and like I said, we'll see how these turn out. Hopefully they turn out alright. So, here these are semi-sweet, so they're not going to be sweet as just regular chocolate chips as the sweetened chocolate chips. So these are semi-sweet. That's what you want to put in there. Now, if you want to, you guys can add walnuts, peanuts, raisins. You'll make oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. Anything like that, or whatever your choice of nuts of some type. I'd make sure they're crushed up, or a little crushed up, so that way people won't choke as easily. Alright guys, well, especially chocolate chips, people could choke possibly, but just be careful. Alright guys, talk to you here soon. And I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. Like I said in my previous videos, one of my previous videos before this one, there's information about I'll be giving away prizes just at random. The secret words are in the description. You can read that. So please go look at my previous videos that I talk about it. Much appreciated. I just like to give back to the community basically. I don't do this for profit or anything. I just do this fun as an outlet. Enjoy helping people, or enjoy seeing the joy on people's faces if I can. So comment, like, and share. Give me as many likes as possible and share as much as possible. I'm looking for more subscribers. I'm up to 139, which was shocking to me, so I appreciate it. Alright guys, talk to you soon. Be back in a little bit. Alright guys, we got our cookie dough mixed together a little bit better now. Oh, just a fair warning to you guys out there. don't eat raw cookie dough batter, because remember there's eggs in there and they're not cooked yet. So you don't want to get salmonella. That's not fun to have. You end up in the hospital. You can get very sick and be going number twos and other things all day long. So make sure it's cooked before you even don't lick your fingers or anything like that. I know you want to, but don't do that. I'm sure some of you will, but just make sure it's cooked and everything like that. Well, nobody gets sick, especially all these outbreaks that they've had of E. coli, all these different types of foods, and now we have cucumbers, carrots, beef, poultry, turkey, whatever. Who knows what's going to be next? Next thing you know, it's going to be lettuce again. Lettuce is very prone to E. coli. Alright guys, talk to you soon. We're going to roll these up into about a 1-inch ball and see how we do. Oh, just one more thing. What I use some non-latex gloves to roll them together. That way I can just roll it into a ball on my hand or whatever. That way it doesn't stick to my hand. Or you guys can just use a little bit of flour and put some flour out on a rolling board or whatever, and do it that way also. That'll help you do. Alright guys. Alright, one more time. Here we go. Alright guys, so what I did, I didn't realize I had these little scoopers in there, the melon ball scoopers. So I just scooped it up from the sides here and then squeezed it onto the parchment paper here so I get these not quite perfectly round, but best I could. So we'll see how these come out. Now this doesn't say to press down with the bottom of glass. This is just like this. So we'll see how it comes out. And if not, maybe the next round I'll press down with the bottom of glass and see how it works out. Alright, we're gonna put these in the oven and see how it comes along. Alright, we got them in the oven on our parchment paper, and this says cook about 10 minutes, but I highly suggest, like I said in all my videos when I cook stuff, watch very closely so they don't burn. So you want to watch it as closely as possible. Alright. Alright guys, as I said before, these are coming out much better, much lighter. And you see I separated them by 2 inches this time. So make sure you separate them by 2 inches. Well, this one already didn't quite go 2 inches, but they didn't touch. Because I said 1 inch, I meant to say 2 inches. Separate the cookies 2 inches apart, because if you don't, they're going to run into each other. These are much lighter, much softer than my first batch I did. So there's a batch here, then the batch over here I did. And the previous batch was a little too crunchy. So just make sure you separate really good. And like I said, what I used was a melon ball that you use. Kind of looks like ice cream, but you just the scoop out the melon, make it like a round circle or whatever. That's what I did. Then just put it on there, and it seems to work really good. So just use like a melon baller scoop thing, kind of like a ice cream scooper, but has a little squeeze handle on it where you can squeeze it out, and that works perfectly, I think. Instead of just rolling it in your hands. I mean, you can roll it in your hands if you want to, or roll it onto some flour, put some flour on a board and do it that way if you want to with your kids or whatever. But I find it much easier just to use the melon baller. A 1-inch melon baller will help much easier. So there it is, guys. There is the much better looking cookies than the very first batch I did. And like I said, if you guys like my channel, HerkimerAtRandom at youtube.com, like, subscribe, press that bell button. Make sure it's highlighted white, that way you know when I post a video all the time. Also, like and share it. That helps me out a lot. Leave me a comment. I much appreciate that. And I'm up to 139 subscribers, so that's great for me. And like I said, I don't do this for profit or anything like that. I just enjoy doing this as an outlet and doing all different types of things. This is a variety channel, so you'll see different things. You'll see stuff from crafts to Dollar Tree hauls to Dollar General hauls eventually, and other things like that. And then maybe Hobby Lobby and things that I do from there. And also in a previous video, I did mention I'll be giving away prizes and certain things like that when I get a chance to. Alright, so if you go back and look at some of my previous 2 videos, the one before the last one, you'll see in the description what I'm talking about. So just read the description and I'll tell you about it. You'll see it's labeled as prizes, whatever. Alright, so this is HerkimerAtRandom at youtube.com. Like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for watching. Appreciate everything you guys do and watch my videos. I know I don't show my face on there too many times, but like I said, and also I'm trying to get into some live streams and do some live streams at certain times just to see if anybody comes on there. Whether there's nobody on there or not, that's okay. I still gotta do live streams. Alright guys, you guys have a safe holidays, Christmas coming up, and Happy New Year's that's coming up. Be safe. Talk to you later. Bye.